Hello and welcome to Jackal Garage and Phoenix Diecast Raceway. So today I thought I'd take you on a tour of my workshop at home. This is my outdoor workbench in my garage. This is where when the weather's nice, I'll work on cars outside. This is my drill press that I purchased from Home Depot specifically for drilling out rivets on cars so that I can convert them, chop them up, fix them, repair them, do whatever. It's been a nice little drill press for me. Going across my workbench, we come across this toolbox. Most people would think I would have tools in a toolbox, but they would be mistaken. This is actually my junkyard. This is where I keep a bunch of random cars that are kind of beat up, broken down, need a little bit of love and attention, and one day I will get to them. It's just going to take some time. So let me take you on a tour of what's inside my junkyard. Um, Lots of cars. So I've kind of gotten a lot of different cars through a variety of different sources like Goodwill, Savers, just different thrift stores, and purchased a lot of them from one particular person from Facebook. So these are the cars that I just kind of had an attraction to, and either I want them for parts to convert up cars for Gaslands, which is a post-apocalyptic tabletop battle game. But some of these are just going to be restored. Others will be turned into race cars. I might have to fix the axles, repaint them, do whatever. But this is just kind of where I keep these cars. These cars kind of just speak to me for whatever reason. I kind of like them. Or there's parts on them that I want. So this is my junkyard. And then over here is going to be the future home of Phoenix Diecast Raceway. I've been slowly cleaning out the garage, throwing away a bunch of stuff, and we'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video. But I wanted to continue showing you more of my loose cars. This tub is full of just random cars. Uh, Nothing wrong with the cars. They're decent cars. Just I don't have room for them all, so I put them in bags and kind of sorted them out between like just passenger cars, work vehicles, race vehicles, fantasy vehicles, just different categories, and just put them in bags, and I just store them in that tote. And then these containers are kind of more specific race cars that I'm attracted to. These are all the Mustangs that I have, and these containers actually come from, I got mine from Joann Fabrics here in Arizona. I'm sure you can find them at a variety of different stores. These are for thread. And here's more Mustangs. So I kind of have a tote just for the Mustangs that I have. And some of these are beat up, some of these are in great shape. And I just kind of keep them separated from everything else. Inside here, these are my Corvettes. I do like the older Corvettes. I think they're great cars. So yeah, I have room for more, so I can always add to the collection. But yeah, some of these, like I said, they're in a variety of different shapes as far as body condition, wheels, things of that nature. On the back side, I have more Corvettes. I do have some other cars mixed in with these Corvettes, but for the most part, this container is full of my cool vets, and yeah, I really dig them, and I like them. And some of these need a lot of work. Some of the windows are smashed, paint's really chipped up. Some of these are just in really bad shape, and that's what I like. I want to be able to take them apart, clean them back up, and do something with them. This one's just full of random muscle cars. Um, these are just cars I didn't have room in the toolbox. I didn't want to throw them in a bag. I didn't want to get any chipped up any worse. And what I like about buying used cars is sometimes you find stuff like this Charger that some kid drew all over with a magic marker or something. I'll get that cleaned up and do something with that in the future one day. And then on the back side, just more muscle cars. Um, a variety of different ones. The Camaro here that I found at a Goodwill in a bag of cars. I really like it. Hood opens. It's just a really cool car. Out of all the cars that I have, though, I only have this one red line. I'm not a red line collector, but I do have one. And anyways, these are just cool muscle cars. The two Fast and Furious cars, they're way out of scale. They're not Matchbox or Hot Wheels or anything like that. I forget what brand they are. I think they're M2s or Johnny Lightnings or something. But anyways, those are out of scale. But I just don't know what to do with them quite yet. I'll figure something out for them one day. Again, this is going to be the home of Phoenix Diecast Raceway. I have a lot of space. I still need to do a lot of work with getting the space cleaned up out here and get my track all laid out. But it's hot in Arizona right now, so working outside is not pleasant. But I will get it done. This is something that I'm really passionate about, and I want to get my track up and running. And we will get it done one day, soon, I hope. On the inside of my house, this is where I keep all my carded cars, and all those banker boxes are filled with brand new Hot Wheels. These are where I keep all the cars that are on card. As you can see, I have quite a few, and I continue to add more to the collection. Once I get the racetrack up and running, my goal is to start freeing these cars from the card and racing them on the track. And speaking of the track, I have been collecting the NASCAR Crash Series. Those will be the tracks that I use. And here's my hobby bench inside. I do a lot of miniature gaming, so that's what you're seeing right now are some miniatures on my desk that I'm working on. But this is my hobby desk at home, inside the house. Got all my stuff really close by and easy to get. My airbrush, my paints, my glues, all my tools. And this is where I do that. You notice there are some cameras on my desk because I do some live streaming. Anyways, that's a tour of my shop. So thanks for watching.